Giancarlo, you're going to show us your unbelievably destructive Sanji deck profile,
That is correct.
and then I'm going to test. I'm going to test it out here. I'm going to try and beat it with guard again. I don't think it's going to work, but let's see. All right, you got the profile for us.
So this is the deck profile right over here.
Back.
So if you notice over here, a couple of different things. Firstly, this deck runs absolutely 0 2K counters. The events alone should be enough. It runs 20 events, and then one thing that I'm testing out differently, which is why I haven't changed out the profile, I took out all 4 boas, and I currently am testing it out with X-Drake from set 1, simply because this deck's hardest matchup is by far and wide Kinemon. So I need something additional to do with the Okikus and the Yamato. And I feel like X-Drake is one of the more consistent ones to do it without switching my deck too much, because the blockers end up sitting in my hand the majority of the time. It's also a 1K counter. X-Drake is 1K higher, and even though Boa costs 4 and X-Drake 5, you always want the Dawn on Boa, so that's really costing you 5. So it's pretty much making a switch to adapt to the worst matchup without really changing too much of the deck at all, because one of the big things about this deck is you always want to have your Dawn available, because you're drawing with your Loves and you're drawing with your Deathwings, and you want to make the opponent think that they're very confident of winning the game when they see no blockers in field and only like 3 cards in hand. And then out of nowhere, you go ahead and you play a 3 search style. And the craziest thing is you can do all of this with only 6 Dawn. You can go ahead and play a free search style plus 6,000, play down a cost 3 or less vanilla character. That's going to untap 2 Dawn with the leader skill if you have 3 or less characters. Then that's going to, that means you're going to have, if you had 6 Dawn, that means you're going to have 5 available again. Then you can play a Love. You're going to draw a card, and then like you can counter with whatever, and then play a Deathwing. That's going to give you 2 more cards. So like the deck has a very, very strong draw engine. And the really cool thing is, since you have 20 events, when you use the Love and use the Deathwing, chances are you're going to draw into another event, which is going to help you counter and just keep the opponent at bay. But the best thing about that is usually when you're low on life, your opponent is too. And when they do that big play where they swing all 10 Dons to their leader, or one of their characters swing for like 15, 18,000 or whatever, and they're so confident that you're going to kill them that they like leave all their defenses open, they don't play blockers, they don't do anything, and then suddenly out of nowhere you survive that and you're just rushing them in with your characters in the next turn. That completely messes with the opponent, and it completely like jacks up their whole plan, and that's when you want to swing for game. And because one of the events that you're probably playing is Freestyle Sword or Nigiri, that's going to give them one more attack to deal with that they probably weren't initially planning to when they made that risky move. So really, like, it's a deck that catches people off guard, but the really cool thing is that even if your opponent knows how it plays, there's not much that they can do about it in terms of adapting to the deck, because as you saw in your videos, like, I run 10 2-cost cards, and that's mainly because I want to go second, and I want to always open with 2 of these. Because when I do that, that's essentially what it's doing is, in my second turn, the first turn that I'm swinging for attacks, I'm already swinging with 3 attacks right off the bat. And not only that, it's like ideally I go second, tap 2 down, play one of the 2 costs, restand 2 downs, play another 2 costs, and then in my second turn, I play down a 4 cost, which is a 6K. I give it on, swing for 5, give it on, swing for 5, then I swing for 5. Now my opponent needs to deal with 2 of these guys, which means they're probably going to waste 1 or 2 attacks or just 1 in a skill or whatever. I'm still going to have a 6K available and my leader. And if they kill at least one of the 2 costs, that's fine by me, because that means my leader skill is going to be active again. So the next turn, I'm probably going to play the 6-cost Mihawk. Now they have an 8K to deal with after having those 3 attacks, and now a 6K and a 5K. And the Mihawk's going to untap 2 at that point, which is going to leave space for Love, Overheat, or Pump Gibson, which is, like the pressure that this deck can instill on opponents, it's crazy. Now, like I said, your worst matchup is Kinemon. Everything here is vulnerable to Kinemon's skills, like absolutely everything. But it is still a winnable matchup. I have won 2-0s against Kinemons. but your best matchup is Zoro, which is a matchup that you're going to see more often than you do Kinemon. This deck absolutely tears down Zoro alive because they can never rush you as hard as you are rushing them back because your cards might not have rush, but you can fill up your board significantly quicker. And the really great thing about these cost 2 against Zoro is that Zoro set 2 is running a bunch of 1 cost, which means like you don't even need to put down on these guys to put pressure on the opponent. You can just swing for their characters and just wipe out their board every single turn, which is crazy.
Like, okay, all right. Let's run a match. We need to run a match. I gotta see if I can beat this thing. How did you come up with this? Like, that's my biggest question. Like, how did you come up with this dang deck? Like, we just like, you know what? This is how I'm gonna abuse people.
I didn't think I was making something powerful. I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a Sanji deck just for the memes. Then I did the deck, and I noticed that I was winning a bunch of games in the sim, and I was like, hold on, this is actually good. And I kept testing stuff, and I kept on switching stuff. Initially, I ran 15 events, and they were all triggered. I took that up to 16, just ran a 4th copy of everything. And I was like, I want to have more draw power to see my events more consistent. So that's when I added the Love, Love, Mellow. I'm going to keep over here.
Dude, that's insane. Like,
yeah.
Because I was like, I think I got him. I think I got this. And I was like, I
took the hits early for 2 reasons. Number 1, I want to have events in my hand towards the late game. And number 2, I run 16 events in this deck. Chances are you're going to like landmine into one of them.
Bro, this is insane. All right. Okay. Can I do it? All right. Damn, I don't want to do anything to give you. I don't want to do anything and give you anything. All right, let's see how this goes.
All right, let's see. Draw a card, draw down. We're going to swing 5 to lead.
Right, of course it does. Let's go no with a blocker. Let's drop her out.
All right. See, now we have 4 cards in hand. Garb doesn't have rush, and since I know that you can potentially have Kobe, but you're gonna have 5 cards in hand, dropping you down to 3, I wouldn't mind at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play both.
Right, so that's oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Oh, what do I want to do? Let's just swing at leader for 5.
Yep, we're gonna take that. No trigger.
And then I will drop. All right. Okay, let's see.
Card.
It's like I never saw Sanji. No one ever thought about Sanji. And then this popped up, and I was like, something ain't right. I was like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I was like, hold on, what is going on? This don't feel good. Something ain't working out here.
Yeah, dude, it's honestly like so crazy. We're gonna go ahead and swing 5 to lead.
And the fact you just pulled this out of Wazoo is crazy. It's like, all right, what do I want to do? I'll block here.
Yeah, then we're gonna deploy over here. And we're gonna swing. We're gonna pass here.
It's crazy. Like you just played him for 4, but here you go, 2 Don just up and available. Like, that's insane ability. All right, how can I win this? All right, let's go. Big Kuz. All right, let's go Kuz on the Jinbei. Dropping that down to a cost of 0.
So here's when it gets crazy against black. Since I know you're probably gonna pop this, I'm just gonna block the Jinbei with overheat. And since you drop this down to 0, I can bounce it back.
Damn it. Okay. Well, that was a. Damn it. All right. Okay. Let me see. Do I have a chance?
Oh, dude, we wild, dude.
Yeah, like that's. It's just these are unorthodox attacks. It's like going against drunken master style right here. You just don't see it coming. You're just like, what the hell is going on? All right, let's see. Let's drop. All right.
Draw a card. Draw a dog. We're gonna swing 5 at the Kuzan.
You taking us to your locals, haven't you?
Yes. So at my locals in the store that I go to, we still play best of 3. The first week that I took them on a Wednesday midweek tournament, it won first place 2-0 against absolutely everybody.
Were they shook?
Yeah. And then afterwards, that same Sunday, there was a 24 people tournament, and I got 3rd place. I actually won more than the 2nd place guy, but his opponents won more than my opponents, so that ended up boosting him because we lost. We both lost 1 game, but it's best of 3.
Right.
So we both have 4 wins and 1 loss. But his loss was 2-0, and my loss was 2-1, and it was against the same guy. So I actually won more than the 2nd place guy. And I only lost against the person that beat me, that won the whole thing, because he was playing Dofi. Dude, I kid you not, I cannot make this up. I literally saw a single one of my events all the way up until I had 0 life left. So, I bricked super hard. I'm gonna go ahead and take that, no trigger.
Alright, let's see. Mink.
Then we're gonna 3-sword style and play down also.
Yep. Figured as much.
Okay, draw a card.
This is like I know it's coming. And I'm like, I don't want to attack, but I have to attack to win the game. So I know it's coming. It's like, dang it. How do I get him to do the thing I need him to do?
And that's exactly how it be.
Oh my goodness. Let's go no blocker. Drop.
Okay, so now either he dies or your blocker dies. Or I leave you with no cards in hand. Whichever scenario is good with me.
Tricky. Let's go block. Drop 2.
Ooh, okay. So now we play another Mihawk and let you deal with that.
Dang it. And another 3-sword style probably. Or probably. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, let's see. What to do. Let's see. What can I do? Not much is looking like, but let's see. Attack here. Swing here. Drop you down.
Absolutely, sir. We'll take that. No trigger.
Alright, copy that. And then we'll go here.
We'll take that. No trigger.
Alright, so now is where it gets tricky. I don't trust anything you just did. I don't trust any of it.
What?
Here. Let's go here to here. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this there.
Ooh, that was a good play right there.
Yeah, I got lucky because the sim wouldn't let me attack. And I was like, oh, right, I should do this first. That's what I should do instead.
I'm going to go ahead, and that's 8. I'm going to discard Moria. And I'm going to discard Mihawk, and I'm going to use 2 to Mellow.
Okay. All right.
Let me draw a card. Ooh. Okay, this no bueno. We're gonna go 5 Akuzan. We're gonna go 6 Akuzan.
Okay, 6 Akuzan. All right. Let that go.
We're gonna go 8 Atakainu.
Okay.
And we're gonna pass.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I love you, man. You absolutely got this one. My hand is super wet. I only have one event, and it's not a drawing event.
Sure.
No, for real, for real. I had 3 2 cost, one Moria, the one I bounced back earlier, and I have a 3-star style.
Yeah, no, I don't trust that. Don't trust that.
Call me a liar, man.
No, a smart strategist.
Bam,
Smart strategist.
bam, bam, bam.
Damn.
Told you.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right.
Oh, this might be a death link. Nah, it's research style.
Can't kill anything.
That is GG.
Okay, all right. Let's do another one.
For sure. I didn't see the death link. I needed the death link.
All right, so on my way. Last round.
Roger.
All right. Yeah. So this deck list I got from a dude named Phil. So I was like,
Ooh, okay. This is a decent hand. Sucks early game, but it's a decent hand.
all right. What can I do? Nothing on the offensive, so we'll drop a defensive card.
Okay, draw a card, draw Dawn. Okay. We vibing here. We're gonna swing 6 to lead. Okay. Then we're gonna tap 2 to play Jinbei, and we're gonna pass.
Not a second Jinbei? Okay.
Oh, no second. I told you it's not good early game, but it is a good hand.
Okay. I might be able to swing this. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Let's go one here. One here. And then we'll just kill this because I don't like it. Don't want to do this. And I'll just do one more.
Sure.
And here comes boom.
Let's take it. Let's bounce back your blocker.
God damn it.
Okay, draw a card, draw Dawn. Okay, we're gonna swing 5 to lead.
Let's use the blocker as its intended use.
Yep, we're gonna tap over here, and then we're gonna tap over here, and we're gonna pass.
Yeah, like that ability is ridiculous. It's so good. So good. Like, that's all I can say. It's solid. Oh man, I'm getting tired. I went 3 and 5, no 3 and 6 today. And my only one win was the legit win was from one guy. The first one was a guy just playing for prizes, and then the second one was a no-show at the end. I was like,
with Garb?
Yeah. So the build up, not this build, but the one I was running, was way too defensive.
You know which card is really good on Garb? The SR Luffy that was worth for crap in set 1. He's so good with Garb.
Oh, the 2 down, like where he sucks up 2 down.
Yeah, he's really good with Garb.
Yeah, and I was running it here for sure. Like it's a solid card. But like just
you can always give 2 dons. You can always lower 2 cost because it's like rested don.
Yeah.
So he's so good with Garb.
Yeah, like I thoroughly enjoy that card.
Let's draw a card, draw Dawn. Okay, we're gonna swing 5 at lead.
No blocker. Let's go. Impact wave. Kill that. Resolve
attack. We're gonna swing 7 at lead.
I'll take that.
And then we're gonna swing. Well, not swing. We're gonna. Let's play another crocodile.
God damn it. Okay. You got Croc. Hand's looking interesting here. Like the worst part is I know you have a counter to beef up to protect this crocodile. It's ridiculous.
Sure. You might just have to drop in a Kainu over here.
It's ridiculous. All right, let's try Otama. See what happens if I drop that to 5.
Ooh,
So then that equal playing field. 1, 2.
he's 5.
What do I want to do? Let's go 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
And let's drop him down 4.
Okay. We're gonna no blocker. We're gonna discard the Zoro, and we're gonna use 2 for love.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Seems about right.
Yeah.
Let's see. So let's do 1 here. Bring that down again.
Right. No Kainu. We're going to use overheat and bounce back. Doesn't really matter. If you're gonna pop one, you're gonna pop either one. So we'll bounce back the active one.
Nice. Because I wasn't. Haha.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I said if, just in case.
Haha.
So let's go over here, draw Dawn. Okay, we're gonna swing 5 out. Okay, you?
All right. So let's go. No blocker. Use a blocker. Resolve.
We're gonna swing 7, and you're gonna use your blocker.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So then we're gonna go ahead and let me see over here. We're gonna play Mihawk, have 5 Dawn, and then I wanted to whittle your hand because I'm playing X-Rick and popping it anyways.
I see what you did there. That's fine. All right. Let me see. Nico has no targets. Fantastic. All right. Let's deploy him.
Ooh, okay. Big beefy boy.
Attack, swinging, no targets available.
So we're gonna 1K counter that.
And then big body bends boy into him.
We're gonna 1K counter that, sir.
All right, let's see. So now, in the turn,
Draw a card.
I'm
Draw a
confident.
dog. 5 at Robin.
Yeah, she goes.
6 of the life.
I'm at 7. Haha.
Oh, right. I forgot you were at 7.
Ooh, Whitebeard buff. All right. No blocker. Resolve that one. I will use the trigger. Mink 2.
Oh, wait, that's not bad at all.
Get rid of Brook.
Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and swing 8.
And then no blocker 2.
And that is your turn, good sir.
All right, that's a lot of cards you got there. All right, let's see. Let's go. Sheesh. All right, let's deploy him.
Ooh, yay.
And the second one. All right. What do I
And another one.
All right, what do I do? 6, 8, 10. Let's go out to some of these characters, I guess would be a good option. Let's go here.
Yeah, he dead.
We'll go here. See what you do.
Overheat, no target.
All right, and then intern.
Card.
double Whitebeard. Oh my goodness.
We're gonna swing 8 at life.
8 at life. Let me see. You have 3 attacks. Jeez Louise. Use it while I got it.
Let's reset one. That's at most a 2K counter. We're gonna swing 7 at life. Or 9.
Alright. No trigger.
Deploy here on the Zorro. And then we're gonna give Sanji 3 Dawn. Swing 8 at life.
No blocker. Drop 2.
We're gonna pass.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go 3 here. Alright, let's attack this for 10.
Yep.
Let's see. Bring him in range. Attack that.
Yep.
And then let's go here. Straight into life.
Yes, sir.
Alright, and then we're gonna drop.
Yeah, Kobe.
You said
Oh, okay, that one. Okay.
Yeah, one with Forestville.
Okay, draw a card. Okay, we're gonna swing 6 of life.
6 at life. Let's see, no blocker. I will take that. Alright, no trigger.
Then we're gonna go ahead and swing 8 at life.
I have to block that one.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, we're gonna pass.
Oh, darn it. Alright. What's the move? Got 3 cards in hand, Heladon. Just go, just 5.
5, we're gonna go ahead and take that. We're gonna use Deathwing to bounce back your bow shell.
God, he was my next attack. God damn it. Alright. Let's go attack for 10.
I actually should have kept that Deathwing. We're going to bam, 3 search style, not play anyone.
And then attack again.
And I got exactly 10. Boom.
The next one was going to be Otama. 10,000
Double wiper was too much.
Yeah, to do the
but also, none of the games I drew Deathwings. None of the games I drew Deathwings, so that was like pretty bad. I got him there. What I did wrong was I tried to push too much to take out your last life. If I left all the Dawn open and I kept that Deathwing, it would have probably been effective because I would have been able to have plus 6K, plus 4K, the 1K of the card, plus 6K of the Deathwing, and whatever 2 cards I drew, which I would have probably gotten an event.
Yeah, dude,
I forgot to count on the Deathwing, so in that case, yeah, that was a big misplay on my end. But yeah, basically the way this
It's
deck breaks is by not having your events, and not just having your events. Really, you always want to see at least one copy of Deathwing. The only problem is you don't want to see two copies of Deathwing.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Because if you have two Deathwings, that means that you're gonna be forced to use one either very early and only get the 6K and nothing else, or
Oh God,
you
yeah.
get 6K and just draw one card if it's like at the very end.
So you want it more like
What?
you want it more towards the end, right? Like when you're sitting
Yeah,
on.
you want to keep Deathwing all the way towards the end because Deathwing is a card. So if I start with two cards, I do my utter best not to use it until the very end, which is Deathwing and Love Love. If I have Deathwing and Love Love, those two cards can single handedly like save me from like I've actually survived turns on twice now because they happened in two different tournaments. One was against a Mihawk and one was against an Ivankov. I won games with the leader and two Mihawks in the field while I had zero cards in life. Yeah.
Bro, dude, I appreciate you playing with me. We're gonna have to run this back another day as well. But I want to get
Yes.
this. I want to get this profile out to people because they're gonna be like it's insane. Like when they saw it, they were like, "How does this happen?" People were sending me messages on Discord and like Instagram was like, what did he do?" And I was like, "Beat me, destroyed me. That's what he did. It's insane."
Yeah, dude, honestly, this Sanji deck is taking people aback. It really is. It got into One Piece top decks.
Hold up, yours did?
Yeah, it's the second deck I make that's in One Piece top deck because the first one I reached out to One Piece top decks itself. This was a Red Green Luffy because I'm a Red Green Luffy main at set one. I did like a super nutty Red Green Luffy deck in set one, and then like in this one, like I'm friends with Orange Samurai. So I was texting Orange Samurai like the day after I won the tournament with the Sanji build. Actually, it was the day I got back home. I texted him, I'm like, yo, I just got first place in a tournament, and you'll never guess which leader I was using. And since he knows I'm a Red Green Luffy thing, he was like, let me guess, Red Green Luffy Lamayo. And then I send him the picture of the Sanji, and he just goes, oh shit, and he asked me for the details. So Orange posted it in his page, and I'm assuming that's where the One Piece top deck guys saw it, probably recognized my name, and they went ahead and they like posted it in their page.
Dude, that's hilarious, man. Like the way your brain works for this is insane because I would have never thought about it. I never, even now, I'm still like, even though you told me exactly why you did this, I'm sitting here thinking, why would I do this? Like, why would I do this? And it clearly shows the difference between like your deck building abilities and my building abilities because that is insane. And like,
But I do want to leave very clear this build was somewhat of a accident because again I did it thinking it was gonna be a Mimi build. I did not think it was gonna be strong until I started testing it out, and I was like, this is nuts.
I mean, like, some of the greatest things and the greatest people on this planet were accidents. So, you know, solid
That's
work.
a fair
Solid
point.
work.
I think you would really like the set one Red Green Luffy build. Eventually, I'll show you that build. It's a really good stuff.
Oh, you know, we'll definitely go. I use my red Luffy, and then we'll go against your set one Luffy. Just do an OP1 battle for sure.
That sounds good. That sounds good. All
Uh,
right, man. Take care.
be safe, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No problem. Take care.